Guys, look at this. Are you kidding me? I have to cart this in. Guys, look at this. This is gonna be a good manga haul. Alrighty guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is BoogieSnacks. You can go ahead and call me Boogie, and today we are doing yet another manga haul. This one's a little bit special because we are kicking the summer off definitely with a bang. This is by far my largest manga haul that I've done at all. No competition in 2021. Now, before we go ahead and jump on into today's video, I want to pose the question, what have been some manga that you have been collecting or some series that you want to collect in the near future, okay? I'm always interested to see your guys' answers, and honestly, that's where I get a lot of recommendations, so especially if you're new to the community, always look down in the comment section. I have an amazing community, and they always give me a plethora of ideas to collect. You know how much self-control it's taking me to not open these? Yeah, it's time, okay? So let's go ahead and kick the video off. I'll see you in just a second. I'm sorry, like whenever you get like a manga box in the mail and you know it's a delivery of manga, I mean, like, isn't that such a good feeling? Okay, so let's kick it off with our first series of the video, and this is one that I see blowing up in the community right now. I'm seeing nothing but great things being said about this one. A lot of people think this is gonna be like one of the next, like, low-key bigger series that's gonna be popping up in the community for a while. Let's talk about the 2 volumes that are out right now for Zoom or Zom, not quite sure, 100. I have the 2 volumes that are out right now, and lads, let me just tell you, with the amount of hype that I've heard that is going into this series, that I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't know much about this. I know it's about like zombies, and that there's kind of a unique twist on the series, but that's like the extent of my knowledge. So if you know anything about this series, I want you to do me a favor. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one down below. What should I expect going into it? Is it similar to another series? Let me know. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say, but I am very much looking forward to collecting the rest of this and reading these first 2 volumes, okay? So quickly, moving on. All right, so let's talk about the next series really quickly. Now, I don't wanna go over this one that much because I just put out a video where I talk about this one extensively, so a card should appear in the upper right-hand corner for my most recent video. The latest volume in the English release for Grand Blue Dreaming. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I love this series so freaking much. I really hope you guys check out Grand Blue Dreaming. If you've never heard about this series before and this is the first video of mine you've ever seen, it's about a diving shop and the students that are participating inside of the diving club while in college. Just the banter and the romantic little situations and the comedic timing and just the characters in general, all very memorable, very enjoyable, absolutely hilarious. I really recommend you guys check out Grand Blue Dreaming, and I'm very excited to get caught up with this series, okay? Quickly, moving on. Quite wholesome, at least from what I've read in the manga so far and seen in the anime. So now I own volumes 6 and 7 of Sweetness and Lightning. Let me be the first one to say, I love the Wholesome series. This is a series that I can't personally relate to. I'm not a parent yet, but I will say that I do have some friends that are parents. I even have 1 or 2 that are single fathers at this point. And since this is what this series is about, I just find it really interesting and not relatable in my life, but just an overall very interesting read and wholesome read at that. So especially if you're a little bit older and you're watching this video right now, really do keep this series in the back of your mind, and I recommend you check out Sweetness and Lightning. I knew that I was gonna have to choose between Land of the Lustrous and Noragami. Now, I know that I will be reading both of those at one point. I just had to choose which one I would start reading first, and I opted for the one with lesser volumes that are out right now, or less volumes that are out right now. So obviously the choice went to Land of the Lustrous, so I was true to my word and I collected the first 2 volumes of the series that has been recommended to me so much on my channel. This and Noragami are some of the ones I've just been putting off for a while. I will read both for those of you that are asking. This is Land of the Lustrous volumes 1 and 2, and I am very much looking forward to starting this series. I know a lot of you are very passionate about Land of the Lustrous, so let me know your thoughts and feelings about this series. What should I expect? And honestly, I'm loving that I'm getting a bunch of new series. I'm just on a bubble of like just really joyous emotions right now, as you can hopefully tell. The last 3 volumes in the first box, this goes to a series that I know I'm gonna love. The genre and the premise of the entire series is right up my alley. I've been putting off collecting them for a while because they are so darn expensive, but I decided to pull the trigger and I collected the first 3 volumes of Mason Ikoku. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know, but these are the collector's editions, I believe. These are so beautiful, and as I'm holding them, I'm not gonna lie, as I'm holding them right now, they feel really good in the hand. The matte finish they have going on feels really good. I can tell right off of the bat just by holding them that if I really want to open up these volumes and, just get in there and read it, the spine isn't gonna crease or anything like that. I mean, these just feel like a good quality manga. Put the story aside, like the physical product itself put out by Viz, this just feels like a good product to hold. Like I mentioned before, this is a rom-com having to do with our main character who didn't get accepted into college and is now studying again for the entrance exams, but what happens when he has or meets a beautiful young woman who moves in. And I already know that I know I'm gonna love it. I'm a sucker for stories like this and the tropes that are usually in stories like this. I know I'm gonna love it. If you are hip to this series, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and I'm eagerly awaiting to start this series. Okay, so quickly moving on. Alright guys, this video is sponsored by RIGHTSTUFanime.com. RIGHTSTUF is an anime and manga online retail shop known for their competitive pricing and phenomenal packaging. Now through the end of July, RIGHTSTUF is offering a deal for the BoogieSnacks community to get some free blind boxes in with your next order. Now the codes work as following. For all orders $10 and above, use code BoogieSummer1. For all orders $30 and above, use code BoogieSummer5, and for orders $60 and higher, use code BoogieSummer10. Once again, RIGHTSTUF will throw in some free blind boxes in with your next manga haul or purchase over at RIGHTSTUF. My gift to you guys, happy reading this summer. And for everyone that wants to go ahead and support the channel, my affiliate links are down below. All of you that keep smashing that link every month, thank you from the bottom of my heart. The little bit goes a long way. All right, back to the video. Now the next batch of volumes here are going to be one that I've been meaning to collect for a while. Ever since I saw the initial launch of the anime, I absolutely fell in love with this series. And that's gonna be Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Basically in the community, everyone just calls it Bunny Girl Senpai, and this is the 3 light novels that are out. I believe 4 is out right now, with 5 completing the series in light novel form. So I'm just gonna wait to collect 4 and 5, and I'll binge read those eventually down the road once I get through these first 3 volumes. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on Bunny Girl Senpai down below in the comment section. I know a lot of you will probably compare it to the Monogatari series, and don't get me wrong, I really want to get into the Monogatari series as well. I just have a fond memories of exploring this series for the first time, and I really wanted to check out the light novels. I know a lot of you guys are collecting these light novels, so let me know your thoughts and opinions on them down below. Honestly, I'm so happy about this. I have officially collected the first volume of Hell's Paradise. Now, this is a series I know literally nothing about other than the fact that a lot of personal friends in this community have recommended me Hell's Paradise, and on their recommendation and the plethora of recommendations from you guys in the comment sections or in streams, they've told me to check this series out. So let me know what you think that I'll react to in this series, and I'm not sure if I'm even gonna start it until I get like 2 more volumes or 1 more volume. I'm really not quite sure. I obviously, as you could tell right now, have like a bunch of stuff I can be reading, so until I find volume 2, maybe even volume 3, I'm not really going to jump into this one, but it's gonna be eagerly calling my name when I do find those next volumes. Next box, we got another box here. All right, let's jump on into it. Let's start with one of my all-time favorite romance series. The only caveat is that there's quite a few volumes, but hey, I've already committed, so might as well finish it off strong. This is a series I highly recommend, especially if you're new to the community and looking for a romance series or looking to maybe try some romance series. This one is pretty easy to get into and sort of gently takes you to the deep end of where shoujo and josei can go to. Let's talk about volume 21 of Yona of the Dawn. I've consistently been reading Yona of the Dawn. Now, I'm nowhere near volume 21, but I'm just collecting them slowly, and if I see the next volume that I'm meaning to get in consecutive orders that I don't own already, I'll pick it up, especially if, to get the free shipping on RIGHTSTUF or something, if I need to add a few extra bucks. Yona of the Dawn's sort of on that list, okay? Now, this is so odd because I feel like over the course of 2021, I've been slowly getting into light novels. This is a prime example of really the first light novel series I ever started to like actually properly read, and I highly recommend it to you guys. Let's talk about Overlord volumes 4 and 5 now. The only thing that I can state about Overlord is that these can get kind of expensive, so really try to get these on sale if at all possible. If you don't know what Overlord is, it's essentially an isekai where our main character gets trapped in his character in a video game that basically got shut down, but for some reason or another, he managed to stay inside of it after the servers shut down. And what happens when the NPCs are able to talk to him, and just a myriad of things start to unfold. And it's actually surprisingly really well done. If you're on the fence about Overlord, or if you've never heard about it, definitely start with the anime. All right, so for the last series in this box, this is one that I pretty much break one of my rules here that I typically collect, which is I'll always try to collect a series in consecutive order. The only real time I'll ever break that rule is if I notice a series is getting really difficult to find, and that is the case with one that I honestly have my heart on collecting in its entirety. This is Barakumon. Okay, so I've collected already volume 1, which you guys have seen in a previous manga haul, but I managed to get my hands on volumes 4, 5, 8, and 12, okay? So this series is one I'll be actively hunting. In fact, I'll even go as far to say, if you have any Barakamon volumes that you're willing to let go of, definitely DM me and we'll work something out. If at all possible, okay? But this is such a charming series. I've gone over it before. It's essentially having to do with a calligrapher who basically leaves the very competitive lifestyle in the big city and goes to just clear his head, gather his thoughts, and recenter himself and refocus himself and figure out what he needs to do to be able to live the life that he wants out in the countryside of Japan, and the friends and family that he makes along the way and just meets along the way. Absolutely incredible. I loved the anime so much that I knew I was gonna have to collect the manga, and unfortunately when I went to go collect the manga, I quickly started to realize how hard this endeavor would be. But honestly, I was up for the challenge. It's very rare for me to collect these series that are very hard to find, so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna rise to this challenge, and you know, this will be one of the first series that I actually go hunting for. So it feels really cool to do that. And yeah, that's Barakamon. I don't wanna openly advise that you check out the manga for this because it's gonna be an expensive endeavor, but definitely check out the anime. Right, so we have one big old box left, and we have one bag filled with manga left. So let's quickly just finish off the Amazon haul with a few volumes here right now, okay? One of my all-time favorite nostalgia series is Shaman King. So when the omnibuses got announced from Dark Horse, I was over the moon about it, so I obviously pre-ordered the second omnibus, and I've been waiting for a minute to like open this one. I cannot wait to just catch up on another 3 volumes of Shaman King. I'm just honestly walking down like nostalgia lane with this one. So here's the cover of the omnibus right here, and of course this one has one of my favorite characters of the entire series, and the back looks really cool too. The only thing I'm not too fond of with this series is how the spines sort of look. Like honestly, I think that this the red shade that they're using is just kind of tacky. This is one of my all-time favorite series, and I really hope you guys are checking out Shaman King. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this series down below. Did you just start reading it from all of the hype that has been surrounding Shaman King recently? Is this a nostalgia series for you? Let me know down below, and I'm eager to see what you guys have to say, but I'm probably gonna read this one tonight. That's how much I've been wanting to read the next 3 volumes of Shaman King. All right, so moving on with the final box, and this is a big one, as you can see right here, okay? It's literally so big that you can't see me over the camera. That's how big this box is. I've never seen this rectangular sized box from RIGHTSTUF before. This one is proving to be a little harder to collect than my normal series that I purchased, but I honestly want to collect it in its entirety. Let's talk about how I collected the next few volumes of YuYu Hakasho right here. Okay, so this is what I have. I collected volumes 5, 9, 11, and 16, and I know that the series is complete. I know it's going to be difficult to collect the rest of this. So once again, I will put a little shout out. If you have any of the YuYu Hakasho volumes that I don't have and you're willing to let go of some of them, please DM me on Twitter and we will link up and perhaps work something out. This is a series that I hold hold very near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love the adventures of Yusuke Urameshi, and it's such a good series, at least in my opinion. I know a lot of you might have issues with the last arc in Yu Yu Hakusho, but overall, once again, nostalgia lane got my wallet again, and I want to read the series in its entirety because I've only ever seen the anime. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh my god, okay, so let me organize this again really quickly. Forget what I just said. I completely forgot. Of course, I thought it was odd where I was like, did I really only buy 4 volumes? No, I didn't. I collected volumes 6, 12, 13, 14, and 15 right here with Yu Yu Hakusho. Let me put them in order really quickly so you guys can get a better shot of what I actually got. God, this is so good. So I did spend a little bit of money on Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, that's just like a little extra, little buzz here that I got right now. I forgot that I collected this much of Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, that feels so good. This is the second to last item that I will mention in the video here today. This is by far one of the most highly requested series that I have ever gotten on my channel, ever. Now, I missed out on the first box set of this, but I did manage to get my hands on the second one, and I will pre-order the third. Whatever day this video comes out marks the day that I will officially start the Monogatari series, okay? I'll wait for the first box set, or if I can borrow the first box set from one of my friends or whatever, I will read it in order. From everything that I've heard, it's going to be a very confusing thing that I will absolutely love. That's pretty much my impression of the Monogatari series. These are light novels for those of you that don't know. This marks the day that I finally listened to you guys, and I dropped the money, and I will start collecting this series in its entirety. Right here, all of these Yu Yu Hakusho volumes and the Monogatari box set that was in the final box. I mean, guys, look at that. Oh, dude, holy moly, it's falling. Okay, it's falling. So I am happy to announce that I did secure my 4th box set for the One Piece series, and I believe it's supposed to come out sometime in early September, so I am very much looking forward to one. I have one of them reserved, obviously. I have it pre-ordered, and I'm over the moon about it, and I can't wait to show you what's inside of the 4th One Piece box set. All right, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. If you'd like to go ahead and support the channel, go ahead and mash that like button down below. It lets me know that you're watching at home and I can continue to make more content just like this. And of course, as always, nothing has changed. If you'd like to stick around for more content, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. We would love to have you in the community. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I am gonna go read some manga, all right? Talk to you in the next video. Have a good night.